Do you ever feel like your hair is not growing? Do you have an itchy or dry scalp? Do you experience stunted growth? Does your hair feel like it's been at the same length forever? Well, this right here is the answer to your problems, you guys. It's my hair growth oil, and it's something that I've been making and using for over 4 years. It's extremely effective and is one of the recipes in my recipe Bible. Now what I'm showing you is only 2 weeks of hair growth, and all I've been using is my hair tea to spritz my hair, as well as my hair growth oil. This is 4 weeks and the growth is absolutely insane. Now, I don't want to waste your time, but I want to show you how you can achieve up to 1.5 inches in a month with a simple infusion and simple practices. So let's get right into this video. So if you're as excited about the results of this oil as I am, please be sure to give this video one big thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy this type of content. Please also share this with your friends and your loved ones who need this kind of information. Please also comment down below and let me know if you've used hair growth oils in your hair. And last but never can be least, please subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on so you know every time I post a new video. If you're not already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at EfikZara, EfikZara. I post a lot of my photography there and of course behind the scenes on how I get my iconic imagery. Be sure to also follow me on Twitter at EfikZara so you can chat to me and ask me all the questions your heart desires. I try to answer my DMs as much as possible and any tweets I reply to, so that's the best place to reach me. Hey Z Stars, what's good in the hood? It's your girl Zara, popularly known as EfikZara. Now, of course, like I said in the intro, we're going to get into a video all about how I made this hair growth oil. Let's start with the ingredients because I don't want to waste you all's time. I want us to get this information in quickly and efficiently. What is almond oil? Almond oil is an antioxidant-rich oil that possesses anti-inflammatory properties. Rich in omega-3s, it is also an excellent source of magnesium, phosphorus, and copper. Its biotin content enables it to soften the hair while strengthening it. It protects the hair from the sun, and its antibacterial/fungicidal properties make it very effective at balancing the yeast on the scalp. It is also deeply penetrating, so it is able to nourish the scalp and aid in moisture retention. Almond is a powerhouse of nutrients. Almond oil is rich in vitamin E, monounsaturated fatty acids, proteins, potassium, and zinc, besides a number of other minerals and vitamins. What is grapeseed oil? Grapeseed oil is a fatty acid and antioxidant-rich oil with little to no scent. It is very lightweight and is rich in linoleic acid, even more so than its oft-used counterpart, olive oil. Grapeseed oil also contains active leucoanthocyanins, which have been identified as the most potent antioxidants to fight the damage that free radicals cause the body. What is castor oil? Haitian black castor oil is high in vitamin E, minerals, proteins, and omega-6 and 9 beneficial fatty acids. No other oil has 80 to 90% ricinoleic acid, which is the key to its ability to heal and carry moisture to hair, skin, and body. Ricinoleic acid carries omega-6 and 9 fatty acid to the scalp, which accelerates blood circulation and increases hair growth. Haitian black castor oil's antibacterial and antiviral properties fight scalp infections such as bald patches and alopecia. The oil also fights oxidative stress, which is a common cause of hair loss, with vitamin E, a natural antioxidant. Haitian black castor oil is a natural humectant, which means it moisturizes by drawing in water vapor towards the skin and body. The ricinoleic acid helps to fight acne, reduce joint pain, and promote healthy skin.
Many of these ingredients were already included in my video on my super sulfur grease, so be sure to click on the cards in the top right corner to check out that video. I'm going to consistently reference that video to provide you with information on these ingredients. Now without further ado, let's get into this next set of ingredients. What is fenugreek? Fenugreek is a growth aid that has become wildly popular in the natural community in the last few years. Fenugreek not only prevents hair breakage but also promotes growth of dormant hair follicles. With this particular ingredient, I will let the sources tell you exactly what it's about. Fenugreek is an herb similar to clover that is native to the Mediterranean region, Southern Europe, and Western Asia. Fenugreek seeds are rich in folic acid, vitamin A, vitamin K, and vitamin C, and are a storehouse of minerals such as potassium, calcium, and iron. Fenugreek seeds also have high protein and nicotinic acid content, which helps prevent hair fall and dandruff, and in treating a variety of scalp issues like dryness of hair, baldness, and hair thinning. It contains large amounts of lecithin, which hydrates the hair and strengthens the roots or hair follicles. Like fenugreek, henna is amazing for hair fall. It is also antimicrobial, antifungal, pH balancing, and much more. I won't go into detail here because I've made a whole video on henna and how it benefits the hair and the scalp. I'll simply refer you to that video so you can check it out by clicking the card in the top right corner, or you can view it by clicking on the link in the description box down below.
What is Bringraj? Bringraj is an antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory vitamin E-rich oil that is celebrated for its ability to aid hair growth, impede graying, and reduce dandruff. Other key vitamins and minerals present in Bringraj include vitamin D, magnesium, calcium, and iron. It is also often referred to as the king of herbs and is scientifically proven to be more potent than the drug minoxidil in the reversal of hair loss and regrowth of hair.
Where aloe vera is concerned, I actually have a video showing you 4 different ways to make aloe vera oil. Everything is in that video. So be sure again to click in the top right corner in the cards so that you can check out that video after you've finished viewing this one. Aloe vera is a major component of this oil, and your oil will not be as potent without it. Sulfur is a chemical element with the symbol S and atomic number 16. Elemental sulfur, also known as brimstone, is a bright yellow, crystalline solid at room temperature. Sulfur is an essential element for all life. It is one of the core chemical elements needed for biochemical functioning and is an elemental macronutrient for all living organisms. Sulfur has antifungal, antibacterial, and keratolytic properties. In the past, its use was widespread in dermatological disorders such as seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, and much more. Our hair is comprised of a durable protein called keratin, which is high in sulfur content. Sulfur is required for proteins like keratin to maintain their shape, which contributes directly to the overall health, strength, and elasticity of hair. More exciting is that there are studies indicating that sulfur has positive effects on hair growth. Sulfur has been proven to lengthen the growing phase of your hair. A longer growing phase before resting and shedding means longer hair. Lastly, sulfur also has been linked to treating, relieving, and decreasing the occurrence of psoriasis, dandruff, eczema, and folliculitis.
What is lavender? Lavender is a potent essential oil scientifically proven to grow more hair, in other words, increase the concentration of hair follicles. It also causes the hair to grow thicker and faster than it normally does. Naturally calming, lavender essential oil is also antimicrobial and has the ability to speed wound healing and curb skin inflammation. The soothing scent aids in relaxation and lends a very pleasant/potent aroma to whatever it is applied to.
As for peppermint, tea tree, and lemon, I'm not even going to go into those in this video. You all should just check out my super sulfur grease video, which I've referenced several times. Of course, it's in the cards to the right if you want the full breakdown of what these essential oils can do for you.
Now I'm quickly going to pop a table up on the screen. You can pause this, take a screenshot, save it in your photos, you can write it down. I'm giving you guys this gold so that you can hold on to it and use it to enhance your own hair growth journey. Now, if you all want a more extensive look at this recipe, please be sure to purchase my recipe book, which again is linked in the description box down below and is located in the top right corner. I've also included recipes within which I use my growth oil, so be sure to check it out. I'm so excited to share it with you all. It's a really beautiful book and it's full of all the recipes that I've used to grow and thicken and strengthen my extremely beautiful natural hair. First things first, you're going to infuse the almond oil with aloe vera. There are several ways to do this, but I won't tell you about it here because I have a video all about how to make aloe vera oil and its miraculous benefits. Open it up in a new window so you can watch it after viewing this video, and be sure to refer back to these videos to make the oil as often as you like. It's located in the top right corner, and I'll also link it in the description box down below. Step 2. Take a large, ideally dark, mason jar and measure out 20 grams of fenugreek. Add it to the jar. Measure 20 grams of dried henna and 20 grams of dried bringrach. Add them to the jar. Add 200 grams of aloe oil to the jar. There are two ways which I will highlight to further allow this oil to infuse. Method A. Heat the oil at no more than 120 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 to 2 hours. Alternately, you can allow the oil to infuse in the sun for 1 to 2 weeks, preferably more like 6 to 8 weeks, but I mean if you can't wait. 1 to 2 weeks, shaking the oil every day to ensure that the herbal constituents are released into the oil.
Back to work. Can you guys guess what I'm making?
After infusion, strain the oil and squeeze as much of the oil from the herbs as possible. Do not discard, however, preserve for the next step. After your almond oil is infused, it's time to combine all the ingredients together. We are going to base this off a 200 milliliter recipe. Feel free to use the percentages and apply them to your own overall quantity. Combine 100 grams of the infused almond oil, 60 grams of grapeseed oil, and 26 grams of Haitian black castor oil in a graduated applicator bottle. Very carefully add 4 milliliters of tea tree essential oil, 3 milliliters of peppermint essential oil, 2 milliliters of lavender essential oil, and 1 milliliter of lemon essential oil. 20 drops of essential oil equals 1 milliliter. Add 4 grams of yellow sulfur powder, sublimed sulfur, or MSM. This is more of a preference thing. I personally prefer yellow sulfur for topical application. Also feel free to mix the two. Now this is an optional step. Add some of the sediment from the almond oil infusion process to the formula to bolster its extraordinary properties. Store it in a dry, temperate place until you're ready to use. And now I have some questions for you all. Please be sure to answer them in the comments section down below. Do you use hair oils? Do you put oil on your scalp? If you do put oils on your scalp, which ones? If you don't put oils on your scalp, why not? Do you have scalp issues? If so, which ones? Thanks, now let's get right back into the rest of the video. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching the video so far. I hope you've been enjoying the information that I've been sharing with you. And of course, please don't forget to answer the questions I just asked you a moment ago. But of course, I want to show you how I apply this My Growth oil. So first I take my hair spritz, and of course that's in my recipe Bible. I have a few different hair teas that you can use for any kind of ailment really. So I'm going to use that before I apply the oil because of course you can't apply oil to a dry scalp. So as I'm applying this, I'm just like making sure I'm rubbing it into my scalp so that it really penetrates my hair follicles. Now this particular hair tea has hibiscus in it, so it can stain. Now thankfully it rinses out very easily, but make sure you're doing this in a place where you don't mind doing a bit of cleanup. Now obviously I'm in my bedroom right now, but everyone's gonna be all right, you feel me? Normally, I apply my hair oil also after washing my hair. I usually do a rinse as my last rinse for my hair. So I use one of these so I don't need to apply anymore when I'm applying my hair oil because it's already all over my scalp. So y'all, funnily enough, I actually experienced some minor technical difficulties, but the show must go on. I had to get a new spray bottle because my other one stopped working. But let's continue because I want to make sure that my scalp is fully saturated. Now I'm going to just massage this into my scalp very well and make sure I haven't missed any spots. But I actually think I missed the back of my head, so. Personally, these rinses are actually what's helped my hair to grow like crazy this year. I haven't done anything different diet-wise, health-wise, but my hair growth has doubled, and I know for a fact it's definitely the intentional care I've taken with these recipes from my recipe Bible. So anyway, now we're gonna move on to our hair oil. As you can see, I have mine here. I'm just shaking it up. Can you guys hear that? ASMR. So now I'm going to just apply it to my scalp. I like to dot it all over my scalp. Now I've dotted it over the first half of my head. I'm going to just massage it in gently. And now I'm going to dot it on the second half of my head, aka the back. I'm going to massage it in. Now I also do this when I need to refresh my scalp during the week. Now I normally don't need to refresh my scalp because I do this like every day. I just really want to ensure that my scalp is healthy and happy. If my scalp is itchy or dry, I will take my hair tea and I'll take my oil and I'll do this process again. Now I've gotten that everywhere. I'm still massaging it in so it touches every corner, every crevice, every little twist and turn of my scalp. And I'm going to apply a little bit more to some problem areas. So for me, that's my crown, and then my edges aren't really a problem area, but you can never go wrong with taking care of your edges, in my opinion. So after I've spread it all over my scalp, I go in with my scalp massager. Very, very key. I'm going to leave a link down below so you all can purchase one for yourselves, but this has changed the game for me also. Now I'm just going to invert my head for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to massage while I'm inverting and then continue massaging for like another 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes I massage my scalp for up to 20 or 30 or 40 minutes. It just depends on what I've been through that day. Really, that's just about it. And another thing you can do, I also use my hair grease, my hair growth grease, my SSG, my super sulfur grease, and I apply that to my scalp to ensure that my scalp is really well kept, that the moisture is sealed in, and that I'm not going to have any issues with fungus or any other scalp ailment. So I'm just gonna start massaging. I'm also going to go away after I massage for a few minutes. If you guys want a full video on how I massage my scalp, let me know in the comments down below with a yellow emoji. So the other key ways that I use this hair growth oil are when my scalp is sore to the touch. Usually that denotes some sort of fungal issue, so I'll also ensure that I wash my hair with an antifungal shampoo. I also like to use it as a pre-wash treatment. So when I do that, I'll actually put it in a cup of very hot water, and I'll let it heat up for about 5 minutes, and then I'll apply that to my scalp as well as the length of my hair. I use a fairly generous amount, but not an excessive amount, because of course I want this to last me for like a good 3, 4, 5 months. A little bit goes a very long way. If you want a skincare routine, orange emoji down below. I'll give you the full breakdown. It's a long ting, but it's worth it. This is probably a good time to ask, seeing as I'm barefaced right now, you feel me? So
a few moments later.
now that I've finished massaging my scalp, sure that there's no bacteria, I might also spray some antiseptic on that baby wipe because your girl can't shout. Very important, clean your tools. And we're going to pretty much round up this video. Wow, you all, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, of course, please don't forget to drop some blue emojis, any blue emojis down below. Have you taken advantage of my recipe Bible? All these recipes, everything I've done for you today, this hair tea and this hair growth oil are actually versions of what is in that publication. Everything in there is significantly more potent than even this extremely potent recipe that I've shown you today. And I'm really proud of that body of work. So please be sure to check it out, especially if you have certain hair needs that require attention, or if you just want to kickstart an even healthier hair journey. Now, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you on my next video. This is the era of me posting a lot more for you guys, definitely. I've missed you all and I really love sharing this content with you all. So thank you. God bless you all. Say a prayer for your girl, and I will see you very, very soon. Ta-ta for now.